As a young adult, I became inspired by Dr. John Haggai. He said that we should not be shy about talking about giving. And he shared with us that he gave 50% of his income to the kingdom at that time. And I thought 50% of his income, wow. Over a period of time, I gradually bumped up my percentage. I got deep enough into it to attract the attention of the IRS. They audited me 3 times because my income was out of line with my giving. And so it was a hassle, but it turned out fine. If you really want to know the Lord, open your wallet.
My dad used to say a penny on every dime and a dime on every dollar. The idea of 10% of anything I earned, I should give back to the Lord. One of the jobs I used to do was I would get a penny for every weed that I pulled. So I'd go out in the yard and I'd pull weeds. I might pull, 200 weeds. And I'd earn $2 and I'd lay it out and bring a portion of that to church on Sunday and put it in the bag.
I remember my mom gave. She always put something in the offering basket every week. And it used to make me mad. But then when I came to an understanding of who God was through a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, I then began to understand why my mom put money in the offering plate every week. Is that it was a privilege. The question that I get asked a lot, does money make you happy? Well, I know a lot of people that have a lot of money, and if it did, they would be hilarious. And the reality of it is that many of them have said, this money has become a burden. If God has chosen to give you these resources, it's not meant to be a burden. But you need to remember, it will never make you happy. We need to understand that there's only one Lord and Master, and that's Jesus Christ. And you're either going to serve Christ or you're going to serve your money.
You look through the Bible and you see, Abel bringing a sacrifice and an offering to God of the best that he had. And you see Abraham, before the law was even given, you see Abraham giving a gift, a tithe to this person, Melchizedek. And then of course you see this system set up to give a tenth to the Levites, who were the people that were the sort of the full-time Christian workers, if you will, of the day. You see Jesus talk about money a lot. You see him commending the practice of tithing. You see him saying to give to God what is God's. You see in the epistles encouragement to give with a cheerful heart, and that's what God loves, and a command to give to the work of the Lord. So you really see it all throughout the Bible.
In 35 years of being involved in helping people with finances, the basic foundational principle is that God owns it all. If he owns everything, then he's chosen to transfer some of what he owns to me to be responsible for it. If I'm supposed to be responsible for it, then I also need to realize too that I'm supposed to share a portion of what I have with the less privileged. Money is supposed to be a tool, a test, and a testimony.
You will learn to trust him, and you will see that his promises are true. You just learn that he's real, that he's out there, and that he wants to be a part of your life. And giving up that resource that we all love so much is one way to show it. The Lord can do a lot more with $1 than I can, and we won't know until we get home what the real impact is.